Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 5, Episode 139 with me, Sid, and you catch me here over at the Enderman spawner, where I am harvesting ender pearls. I didn't need a lot, but, you know, I've got more of that than that. Yeah, I just needed some ender pearls, and I'm using... Ah, you swine. He turns quick. It's a bit of a slow process, because obviously this scythe isn't... You can speed it up a bit, sorting them a little bit before you switch to the scythe, and then you get the goodies. And then we look at him. Come on. Thank you. And then once we've done this, we'll head back. Now, the simple reason it... Oh, okay. Hopefully there's no more Enderman mad at me, otherwise I'm in the open now. Yeah, so anyway, Happy New Year. Welcome to January the 1st, 2021. Of course, unless you're not watching this on that date, in which case welcome to whatever date you're watching this on. Hope you're not too hungover, although given the general state of the ability of this country to party right now, probably not. Where's my... Where? Oh, there you are. Chum. Right, let's have a quick peek. If I drop off that lot, 'cause I really don't need any of those. And that. Can I grind those? Just curious. Auto smelt. Ooh. Interesting. I'll keep hold of that then. I may have to raid more areas for quartz. Right, let's just double check. Hang on. Let's try to do this in the sensible order. We need to... Come on. Come on, Drunky. There we go. Let's put that away. I brought that because then I realised that it wasn't after heads. I was actually after things. Okay, it's not night time, so we can head back somewhere over there. And we probably need to eat some food. So the reason I need the ender pearls is I have got here all of the items I need to make 2 tesseracts, or dimensional thingies, whatever they're called. Hang on, let me just double check they're not tesseracts. It's dimensional transceivers. Everything except for 2 octatic capacitors. Now these require me to make 12 vibrant alloy and let's have a look, 24 energetic alloy. Let me just think this through again. I need, well, let's start off in here. How many? I've got a couple of those, and I am going to need 1, 2. I'm going to need 6 more. 6 more, so let's go and get those made. I'm going to need some redstone, probably more than that. Let's just take a wee stack of that stuff with me. And we'll get you. Now hopefully I've got enough copper and gold to make me those. Let me just double check. It's gold on the outside, so that should be okay. Just stick those in there. So that takes me up to 10, which is enough for... more than enough. Take 2 out and drop the copper back off. Right, so we're going to use those. Are going to be used with some coal powder and energetic alloy. So I need 12. I need 18 gold, don't I? 16, 17, 18. I'm also going to need a whole load of redstone, a whole load of glowstone, and some of these ender pearls. Missed some of these ender pearls. Oh, and while I'm at it, we'll grab that because we'll need that as well. And obviously the objective here is to get to the point where we can make the transceivers, which will hook one up to this We'll probably stick it down there temporarily, but I'm going to move that out. It'll go above it and yada yada. And one will go. Let me just grab that. That should be more than adequate. Boo, 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 boo. Let's go make some. Right, so we're going to put in 18 plus those and those. Right, that's going to take a hot minute to smelt, and then we'll do the 12. Actually, I think I've not quite done enough of this. I need another 6 gold, don't I? Me and maths, really, we're best buddies. I mean, it doesn't really matter. If I go over, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you know, we'll still always need it. So there you go. Right, I'm going to cook this up, then I'll cook up the 12 energetic alloy. Well, I'll make these basically, so that'll be another 12 of those, and then we're going to need some glowstone blocks and blah blah blah. But I'll get that together. I'll be back in a second. Well, just goes to show that my maths is as good as ever, and I was absolutely way out because I still need another 12 gold. Yeah, 24 was only enough to make 4 of those, and I need 2 of those. Yeah, 12. I need more. I also then need to go and get more glowstone. Now I'm going to do something a little bit strange with this, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually build. Ultimately, I'm going to build a building onto the back of here. But the problem with that is it will interfere with this windmill. Which obviously is going to be an issue. So I'm thinking, therefore, that what we will do is we may bring the windmill up higher, so it's above that. But for temporary, we're just going to stick the smelters out in the field. Yeah, I did mention the smelters last episode, didn't I? So yeah, that's kind of my temporary fix. And what we are going to do ultimately is put them on the back of there, so we can use the dimensional transceiver to transfer the materials back, because that would be sensible, or at least I think it would. 1 2 3 4, bang. Right, so we need that to cook. That'll give us the octadic I can never say that word, you know. It's, I swear blind, it was deliberately put in place just to annoy me there. That's just my perception of this, but I don't think I need any redstone anymore. Anything else? Don't need those, so they'll go nicely. And I really don't need that fused glass, but yeah, I need to find somewhere to put other stuff. I've got far too much crap kicking around now. Let me just give him mist blocks for now. And then we really need to see about getting some food, because our hunger's plummeting. But we should nearly be there. I'm going to need 1, 2 of those. And those. And that will give me those with that, and that, and that will give me those. And now we should be able to make dimensional transceivers. Now, as I say, I don't want to put this into place immediately. You'll see for why in a moment. So yeah, we've got the fused quartz, we've got the electric steel. This is all pretty easy stuff. The fused quartz goes there and there. Let me just double check. I made another ender resonator, that goes in there, they go in there, that gives me 2 of those, and we are laughing. Right, but we ain't going to use those immediately, because that would, you know, be overly anticlimactic. Let me pop you away. Oh, and while we're at it, we'll pop those away. Right, so what do we need to do next? We need to eat. That's what we need to do. Eat, sleep, and start planning the next step. So I'm just going to sort that out. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so first things first, let's go and have a look at our smeltery, because obviously this will run more or less for free. I have run the iron out of that, so we can put all of that away into the relevant container. And we still have got all of that, so we're not shy of iron. That needs to be cropped out, and then it'll turn you off, and we are going to stick. Let me just double check this works. Interesting. So seared stone says that smooth granite, smooth shale, cobblestone, not rhyolite, perhaps. Let me just double check. No, it should melt. So why are you not melting, huh? What about that? Does that melt? That does not melt. Cobblestone? Okay, it lies. I hate it when, that's the one thing I do really dislike, is when NEI shows me a recipe and the recipe does not work. Just because, you know, it's annoying. So you said granite. Have I got any granite? Gabbro. I don't think we're going to be able to do it that way. So I think we're going to have to go the hard way, which of course, well, it's not hard, but it's painful enough. I'm just trying to check if I have got any bricks kicking around of any type, or does not look like it. Oh yeah, was that. Okay. Right, so let us go back to how do I make these. I make these with seared bricks. Seared bricks are made with grout. Grout is in can we cook grout in there? I mean, you're supposed to take, what do they all take? So you can do grout, that's fine. And grout makes me, and grout is simple clay, gravel and sand. Okay, that's, you know, it's not actually particularly difficult, but it's, I am a bit low on, I must admit, I am a bit low on hoofer on gravel, which you never saw that coming, did you? So I do want to check another thing. So if I've got a large stone plate, will you smelt? You will, apparently, and you will make me 64. So that might be the way to get around this. We'll stick that in. You are off. So that will cook as well. Right. So let me go and grab a few different types of stone and see if we can't work ourselves around this that way. Let me get some rhyolite. I'm not keen on the rhyolite. I don't know why. It just is a thing that I'm not a fan of. Granite cobblestone. So the question is, if I were to go in here, grab my large plate, which is, I think it's as large as any other, it's the largest item for materials, they all cost maximum of 8. And bang out that'll give me, each one of those will give me 4. Can't do it with that one though. Alright. and that gives me some seared stone. So, well, it's one way to get rid of cobblestone, isn't it? And I don't use cobblestone a lot, so I think I will probably try and leverage that. What do I not? What have I got? Lots. That's all dirt. What have I got lots of that I probably never use? Granite, marble, iron, firelight, gabbro. We'll take the clay. We can take all the clay stone because it's horrible. Firelight. We can take granite, granite. Granite. Yeah, so I'll just bang these out as blocks, turn them into plates, melt the plates, cast the bricks. I think that probably an effective way of using this, and also saving me having to go out and get whole loads of stuff, things. And what's some jigs? What are you? That is a firelight. Basalt and shale is no point taking any of that. Oh, actually no, we can take that. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do that, and then obviously what we'll do is we'll cast those into bricks. They will be made into furnaces and so on and so forth. So let me do that. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, I've got enough for one smeltery, and the plan is quite simple, but first I want to try, well, first I want to see if I can actually achieve something. So we know that our smeltery has to have been made up like that, with a back wall, probably a drain there, which will kind of tunnel in, and we'll put a table in and drop we'll put the table in here, and then we'll pull the contents of that out, and we'll also use a fluid hoofer to do the work. And we're going to stick a lava tank there, a controller there, and a block there, and we've got a working 3x3 smeltery. All nice. Now the question is, can I put another 3x3 here with we'll probably have to put, it's going to be a bit awkward to do the drains, isn't it? I don't think this is going to work, but it's worth a try, isn't it? Just to see if we can't save a few bricks. If we can kind of mix them up. Now the idea is we're going to come out of here into a sorter. The sorter is going to take a conveyor belt and drop. And I also just need to check. By the way, this thing is booking it, look. Let's just stick one of those in. What happens if I throw you in? You go in and you start smelting. Excellent. So I can just conveyor into it and drop the items in, and they will automatically pull out. Now obviously this is quite slow, but we do need to process up some of this. So that will be a thing, and we're kind of, yeah, we'll get there steadily. We'll have like another one there, and I've got one more. Now there is an issue here. This lava might not be compatible. Oh, hello. I could jump in there and get a little bit of life force. But what I basically want to do is automatically smelt my, in fact, oh, you know what? Ingots or blocks? Ingots or blocks? Blocks would be more sensible, wouldn't they? Because they would be obviously a much more sizable. They take up less inventory space. So if I put a standard chest down, it's going to take a lot longer to fill them. And what I don't want to do is put the dimensional transceiver onto that until it's until we've got the means to actually cook them. And I might not want to do it if they can't smelt fast enough. That is also a danger. Now that is still making those. So can I, stupid question, can I smelt that? I can't, damn it. That's bloody annoying. Oh, we also need to make, yeah, if I do blocks, I don't need to make the ingot casts, do I? So we need those. We need another controller. We need another drain. We've probably not got enough here, but we'll make a start. In fact, we'll not make a start. We'll wait until the morning, and then we'll continue at that point. Because, you know, reasons. Yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Alright, so here we are. We've got our next few bits. What we need is another 9 base bricks. That will complete that. We can stick a drain there. We can stick a controller there. That will go in there, and obviously still needs a drain and all that kind of good stuff. Then 1, 2, 3 for the back wall. 1, 2, oops, and 1, 2 for this side wall, and 1 for there. And well, that worked. All right. Now the issue is I'm not going to be able to share the last one, but the last one is for nickel, so garnerite. So I'm very tempted actually to not even automatically smelt that, because if you look at the quantities, we really haven't got a lot of that coming in. So how about if we were to do that and pop that in there, then we've got this one is copper, which I'm going to, and this one will be gold. We'll stick some copper into here, get it running. We'll get it filled up and backed up there, and what I need now is, let me think, I'm going to need a couple of fluid conduits and a lever, a couple of levers. That really took no time at all, did it? And yeah, that really takes no time at all. A couple of fluid conduits and levers, some conveyor belts, but we need to make a item router. That's a biggie. So yeah, and a couple of item conduits and some chests, I think, maybe. I think that'll work. So let me start pulling stuff together. I'll be back in a second. Alright, so most of what we need is actually fairly straightforward. The bit that is awkward is, and I use the word loosely, why would you, I mean, that just makes no sense. It's a stupid pattern. Okay, and then that and that, and oh, I need 4 iron. Why did I only bring 2? I have no idea. Not a problem. Iron we have, oh, hello, plenty of. Let us get that. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of them, 2 of them, and one of them gives us an item router. Now, what I am not 100% certain on is quite exactly how this is going to play. So I'm going to just do a little test. If I were to stick a, if I were to stick a conveyor belt there, and then I want, please point in the right direction. One going over there and one going over there. Does this work? Because on the newer versions there's inputters and things that pull out chests and stuff like that. So we are going to probably need a hopper and an item conduit, to guess, just to feed this. But in the meantime, let me try something. If I were to say on the red side we're going to do conveyor belt, and on the yellow side we are going to do chests. And we chuck our chests on. Oh, no. We chuck our chests onto the conveyor belt. They go in and they come out. That's good. And then we chuck our conveyor belts onto the conveyor belt. They go out and they come out that side. So it does work pretty much like I expected. Now, have I got a spare hooper hopper? I could I could have sworn I'd got a hopper somewhere. Have I not got a hopper? I mean, it's not a problem. I really don't mind if I haven't got a hopper. I can soon make myself a hopper. It just seems surprising that I don't have. Just bear with me a second, I've been shouted. Alright, one thing that does occur to me is I don't want to use all hoppers. So I'm going to just try something, a couple of other things, a couple of other experiments. In fact, no, we're not going to go there. We're going to stick we're going to stick you there. We're going to stick you there. And we'll stick these like so. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. And what I need to do is we're going to try and pop this here, and it connects. Excellent. So we can say that is our insert. That is extract and always active. That is extract and always active, and that is an insert. We're going to set the red one to red to conveyors, and the yellow to that. Hey, excellent, that's brilliant. That means that I don't really need any hoppers at all. Well on. Conveyor belts should be coming out the red and into. They've gone. Okay, that isn't good. Where have my conveyor belts gone? Why did that not work then? That's annoying. Especially seeing as I appear to be now owed a bunch of conveyor belts. I'm very tempted. I'm very, very tempted. Just have a quick splash around, just make sure that we didn't accidentally drop them through the floor. We didn't. That shouldn't be possible to erase things like that. Alright, I'm just going to watch the clip back. I'm going to get those conveyor belts back because that's clearly bull. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I've got those back. I had 43 conveyor belts. And again, it's just the principle of it really. So I need 10 of those, don't I? So we are going to need one hopper. I don't think we're going to be able to avoid that. And we need you to be, let's have a quick peek to get, there we go, blue steel. Can never remember which one it is. So I'll have that off of there. We'll have that on there, and in that goes. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll use a hopper out the bottom of it to take the garnerite, and then we'll conveyor belt the stuff like the things through quite normally, just to do that. And I've got no idea how it managed to actually erase those conveyor belts. That was definitely a little strange. And here we go. Well, right, so that should give me a hopper. And I was going to say we'll sleep, but there seems to be very little point because we're nearly there. Now, the one thing you probably realise that I haven't done is, of course, I don't have a smeltery on an automatic lava source going in, and that is something we will need to do. But I just want to get the automatic smelting going first. Now, the automatic smeltery is, if I can't remember, how do I? Can I get up there? No, oh, that is not good. Yeah, that was not what we wanted. In fact, let's. I can do it without wasting power, can't I? So I do need to work out how to make that work again, but that's, you know, fairly minor stuff. We've got fluids. I think we should be okay to head off and have a look. I've noticed the banana. I have seen the bananas already, as are the peaches and the pistachio. So yeah, there's lots of stuff ready over there. But I'm trying not to get distracted today. I want to get this one thing done. So, first things first. Outputs. We're going to have that down there with one of these. That is going to be on insert, that is going to be on extract, and it is going to be, always active. And that should be all that's necessary there. We'll do the same over here. And again, we will put a chest here, and we'll put an item conduit there. That will be on insert, that will be on extract, and always active. So that's good. We'll get some more copper into that. And we'll just keep, I'm just going to keep stocking these up until we've got all of this emptied. And what I need to do then is here, here is going to be a chest. Now if I put a chest there, you can still open that, that's fine, but that's actually going to be down one, that's too high up. Or is it? Let's have a think. If we do... No, what we can do... yeah. That'll work. What we can do is we can put our chest here and our hopper facing into that. And then all of the garnerite will go in there. And that will just spit garnerite in. It should be big enough to cope with this for a certain amount of time. We can get rid of those. And I just need to keep spewing the copper and the gold into here, and the world will be good and happy. And of course the gold, sorry, the copper into there, the gold into there. So that's what we need to do first. So let me just get that sorted and I'll be back in a second. All right, I have smelted all the copper and all the gold. There is nothing in here. This has been in fact, what I have done is I've whacked a lever on there to turn the excavator off because it kept on. Would you believe it kept on excavating things when I was trying to empty it, and it was like, it's just rude. There I was trying to do my work and it was just being a pain. So yeah, anyway, what we are going to do next is we're going to whack on here a thing, and that is going to, hang on, that is going to be insert, and that is going to be extract, and it is always active. And similar, that is going to be, actually let's do them the right way around. That's going to be insert, that is going to be extract, and always active. There we go. We're going to have to wait a while. There's quite a lot of gold there. So, but we're going to get it in block form. So it's obviously it's going to do its thing. It's going to fill, and we're going to get these nice blocks. And the copper has already done, and we've got 2 blocks of it. I mean, it's not the best source of copper. I would have preferred a copper vein, but given an option, you know, we had. Let me go to there. I think the reason I'm putting this block in is we're going to have our conveyor belt is going to sit there and there, and of course you can see that's doing nothing. And then we're going to come here, and no, something is wrong there. Right to the back. No. Why are you doing that? Why? Why indeed are you playing like that? That is not right. No. What was if I... Is it because I'm shift clicking? There. Alright. There, get off. So that will come to there, and that will go in, and that will be all good and wonderful. You know what? I'm an idiot. I didn't keep any of the ore. All right, let's run that for a second. There's some gold. What I need is some copper to come in. Have we got any copper? Yeah, back there. Got the garner right, that's not a problem. Anyway, while that is doing that, we can come in here and repeat the process. And that can be dug out, and then we're going to go from there. We're going to come, no, that's not right. From there we're going to come one more, and then we're going to go like that. Okay, we got 3 gold. We should be getting the copper any second. We did. Let's turn it off. Damn you. So we got gold and copper, and we're going to chop that out. We are going to stick this in. Now before I put it in, what's the one on the bottom? Black. Okay, so we're going to put the U there. We are going to take a garnerite, and we're going to program the black to garnerite. Fuzzy. Okay, that should be fine. Hopefully that's going to work. The gold is going to come out on the, ironically, the gold channel. and that means the copper is going to come out on the blue channel, which actually is less ironic. And all we need then is an item conduit in there. Oh, do you not connect? That's annoying. I mean, I suppose we could do that and then conduit from there to there. Really doesn't matter how it gets in there, I suppose. That one needs to be the insert, and that needs to be the always active extra. Oh, damn you. How? Let's try popping that on sideways, shall we? So, if everything is equal, if I put the gold in there, it all goes in and bang, 3 melts. And if I put a rich tetra, why did that not work? I'm not 100% convinced. I'm going to put 3 of those in there. That is going to work. So it had that bit worked. I'm not 100% convinced that actually played ball. Let's turn it on, see what we get. Gold, bang, it spits it out. That went round fine. That's another gold. What else we got coming in? Gold, copper. I'll have to wait a while for the copper, but we'll just see what kind of pace. But I might need to come up with an alternative means of doing this. There's a gold. Now I wonder whether that will input straight into say a chest. I mean, it would, if it did, it might have made it easier for the garnerite one, but I suppose that would be a thing. What is coming next? Copper. Let's just check this, because that really did screw up last time. I'm going to need to sort out my food as well. And then we need to see about the final thing. That went in okay that time. I was really concerned about that one that didn't. I don't really want to waste any. Alright, let me just go and grab... Well, let's just try something actually. Actually, let me go and grab some chests and eat my food and sort myself out a bit. I'll be back in a second. Alright, this just changes everything. It will output directly into a chest, look. So, yeah, we don't need to do any of this at all. All we need to do is stick a chest here and a chest there and get... Oh, that did not go in there. And get item conduits, and that should be... That's a copper. There should be another gold coming any time. That's actually had another garnerite in the meantime, so yeah, and then we can just do this. And similarly this. Much more. I mean, I'll be honest, it doesn't have the same feeling to it. It's a bit sterile, but gotta admit it works tidier. 9 blocks of gold there, 3 blocks of copper there. Only one thing left to do, and that is to try out the high power system on it. So I'm going to go and grab those dimensional transceivers, and I've got to remember how the hell they all work. And that will probably see us for this episode. But let's go and set this up how we want it. As I say, we can tidy all of this up. So that has now got 500,000 RF. That is still going down. Why are you? Why are you still going down? It's not sending anything anywhere. Filter. What's this for? That's power, I think. So we'll call this home. Add the channel, and the home is a send only. I don't like the fact that that is still going down. That's annoying. But that's fine. We'll give it a try. I'll say it's a long time since I've done these, and to be fair, I was more of a tesseract person than a transceiver person. So, yeah, been a while. But hopefully, if I can find where I put my machine, we can pop that on there. We can call this excavator. And that is a receive. Okay, am I doing something wrong here? I mean, that's power, isn't it? That is power. That's a send filter. What am I doing wrong? I mean, this is not receiving anything, so... Okay, I think I need to do some dimensional transceiver configured mode none. Mode. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Let me have a look at this. I need to double check. I'll be back in a second. All right, there we had it. It needed some power. Ironically, but that is substantially faster because obviously it's now getting I don't know whether we can even see what it's getting. It's now getting basically juice straight from the high power thing we've got, and as you can see, it's spitting out gold and copper at a fair old rate of knots, and presumably some garnerite now and again as well. So with that in mind, I need to come up here and try and get a little screenshot. Now, I don't know how good this is going to be long term, because obviously we're going to be pulling power from our tesseract at a rate of knots, and the one thing we don't want to do, I'm going to get rid of those, I don't need them, is drain our fuel supplies, because we also want that power to run an arc furnace, and needless to say, we're going to need a fair bit of that to run an arc furnace. So, jeez, those stupid bloody bushes. So I'm going to harvest as much as I can from these just to finish off. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. We have got a fairly substantial bit of progress made there, which will hopefully mean that we can get the necessaries together to start building some of the more expensive items, and also tidy up that auto smeltery to make it more in keeping with what I'm actually going to be doing, and putting it back in the base rather than, you know, next to the excavator. The idea is I would like to be able to move the excavator and not have to move the all of the smelters and everything that go with it. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.